So 4:45. Let's get over to Peyton.
Boy, those are all really important because likely going to be needing a lot of those things over the next week or so as our cold front blows in. Now, here's where the cold front is right now. It's currently sitting just to our north. It's now 48 in Macomb, but 38 in Natchez, 37 in Monroe. So a lot of the state is behind the cold front. We're still in the 50s and 60s. This is as warm as it's going to get today. This afternoon, we will eventually drop into the upper 40s. We'll see the rain come to an end this afternoon. It'll be cloudy, windy, and these 40s are going to feel like the 30s. So the chill will be on later on today. Look at all the rain, though. We've got showers, a few downpours embedded in here. Pretty good area of downpours about to move through the New Orleans metro. It will be short-lived, but some rain and then some light rain behind that. We've also got some pretty good showers moving up through St. Tammany and over in Mississippi. Fortunately, none of it has been severe, just some good old rain. Rain extends all the way back to Alexandria. This is going to continue to slide through the area. The blue line there, that's the freezing line. That's what our eyes will be on tonight. That will not get to us anytime during the day. So let me break down this timeline of what's going to be happening about over the next 48 hours because there's a lot to talk about here. During the day today, we dry out, but it is going to get cold and windy. Wind chills will be in the 30s later today. Tonight, that's when we're going to be watching for maybe a little patchy, keyword there, patchy, meaning not everyone is going to see this. Patchy freezing drizzle, maybe a little freezing light rain north and west of the lake, but it does not look like a significant risk. The risk has actually been dropped a little bit. I'm going to talk a lot more about that in a second. And then tomorrow we get above freezing, so no freezing conditions during the day on Friday, no problems during the day, maybe just some light rain around, still a cold day with clouds. And then the weekend, the other big story is going to be our potential for a hard freeze north and west of the lake. So let's walk through today. There's the round of rain moving through this morning. That will move through. We dry out this afternoon. It'll be cold and windy. Here comes our next storm system developing, but the trend has been for all the moisture to stay further to the south, which means our chances of getting any frozen precip in southeast Louisiana now lower. Now, it still looks like it's going to get cold tonight, and it's still possible that perhaps north of the lake, west of the lake, down into the bayou parish to see some patchy freezing drizzle. It doesn't take much to get a little bit of freezing drizzle on elevated roadways. We're talking overpasses and bridges to cause a few slick spots, but it should be patchy in nature. Notice where most of the rain is tonight, down in the Gulf. So that means our threat is going to be very limited. And on our winter weather threat index, this is actually a thing that just like the Hurricane Center puts out things, the Storm Prediction Center puts out things. We have a winter weather forecasting area in the part of NOAA. They put out a index. We're sitting as low as it gets, just meaning maybe some spotty impacts down towards upper Lafourche, upper Terrebonne, up along the river and on the North Shore. In New Orleans, we're going to stay above freezing tonight, so we're not going to see any problems. We'll have roadways, and a lot of the area is probably going to be okay. Now, with all that being said, as I mentioned, it does not take much. If it drops to 30 degrees, 29 degrees in a few spots tonight, and you get a little bit of patchy freezing drizzle, that can cause some slick spots on elevated surfaces. So do check in tomorrow morning. We'll be out there driving around or out there checking out the overpasses and elevated things to make sure they're okay for you. But definitely check in tomorrow. The other big story is going to be the cold weather this weekend. So we do not need to worry about our pipes any of the nights in New Orleans, but North Shore, up along the river and down into the bayou parishes, do be thinking about wrapping your pipes Saturday. That'll be Friday night into Saturday morning, and also Saturday night into Sunday morning. Could see some mid-20s. New Orleans, we're just dealing with a light freeze, so just plants, pets, and people. We do not need to worry about our pipes in the city. So some cold air on the way. The winter weather threat looks pretty low going into tonight and tomorrow, but we'll definitely keep an eye on it for you. Most of you are going to be okay, it looks like, tomorrow morning, but check in before you get on the roads. Cold weather this weekend, at least in the mornings, but the afternoons will be okay in the 50s, and then next round of showers and rain move in early next week, April.